there's a conspiracy out there. You hear what I'm saying? There's a conspiracy. A C-O-N conspiracy.
Play me some Pippin, man.
You know what it is. Another episode of the Big Church Podcast. The doors are open. Church is on the move. So pay your tithes on the spot and stay away from short pocket thoughts. You did. Hey man, we back with that 102 Stay Local Hoe, and I've brought some player partners with me. It's always a treat when players meet. You did. Yeah man. Big Church Podcast. Subscribe to that thing, man. It's got a size TV. On every platform, your iHeart, your Spotify, your Apple Music, man. We right there, man. 20 in the city, you dig? Hey, man, right now I got some player partners, man. You know, like I said, it's always a treat when players meet.
Yeah.
And I had to sit them down, man, because they got a great podcast they about to drop. You know, something different. I can't say that, man. You know, a lot of folks come, you know, with the same lame stuff, and these guys coming with conspiracy theories. You know what I'm talking about? You know, my player partners, man, from the Duck Butter Show, man. Y'all give it up for Sleezy Evans, Nick Boy.
What's going on?
What's going on, fellas?
Hello.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Indeed.
I'm ready to get it cracking, man. I'm ready.
Man, that's what
I ain't talking about no relationship. Keep smoking. I'm not talking about no relationships. We ain't doing none of that.
None of that.
Because your relationship is your relationship. We don't believe in interjecting in it. Whatever makes it work. If y'all like choking each other and that's what makes the relationship work, choke each other. But I ain't gonna get into that. I don't care about the sneakers. I wear mine. I don't save Jordans. Y'all be trying to save y'all Jordans and keep them on nice. I wear mine. They got creases in them. This ain't gonna be no sneaker show. We are talking about conspiracies from top to bottom. It's gonna be with a comedic twist and all that type of stuff. We're gonna get into some of the topics we might run down and talk about too later on too. You know,
all right.
Like Nick, what you got to say, man?
Man, really, it's pretty much the changes that me and you were studying and reading and researching and watching those old DVDs. I said that DVDs, y'all. You don't see DVDs.
But they came from tapes, though. A lot of them were tapes turned into DVDs. That's why you can see them readjusting the tracking too.
Yeah. And there were tapes at first, but tell everybody how everybody treated us once we started to accumulate different knowledge.
They thought you was crazy. They thought I was crazy. They be like, man, Sleezy, why are you talking about this stuff? I was like, man, but for one, it was fun.
Right.
To even learn about some of these things that over there, the Egyptian stuff, the Mayan stuff, like pyramids in China stuff, giants, and it's like even the Bible. People breaking out like Ray Hagen, like he was a pastor turned, you know what I'm saying, and took one of those. I like to say woke still because what they woke is different. What we talking about? Woke, our woke is your pineal gland waking up to all the things around. But anyway, we just had a ball, man. It was fun for me, but people thought we were crazy when we tried to tell it to them. They be like, "Oh man, you just white man, that ain't real."
Right.
Yeah, if it was real, that'd be in the Bible. I was like, it is in the Bible, but not in the context that the pastor told you, though.
Right.
And not the whole story and the story behind the story. So, we was treated well. It was funny because we were popular guys anyway. Right. So now we hung out with people hung out with us, and man, if you resonated with it, we put a lot of people on to it too.
It turned a lot of people crazy. Some people started digging, like, especially like more so the women. When the women dig, women, they're emotional.
Right.
So they start taking it to heart. Like, I can't believe they hear this from us, or I can't believe this going on. Like it messes with them the worst. And the dudes, some of the dudes too, some of them get so woke they forget to comb their hair. It's okay to have waves and be woke. You ain't gotta be out here skipping. Yeah, and it's okay for y'all to use the deodorant with aluminum. Some of y'all need aluminum. Some of y'all armpits don't need. Yeah, some of y'all need the over the counter deodorant. Some of y'all need to skip the aluminum. And I'm not one of those woke people that do all that. Be like, oh, you gotta do this. Don't do it this way. You better not vote for this person. You better not. I don't care who you vote for. As long as y'all don't take weed away, that's what I'm around. Just playing.
Yeah, I want to ask this fellas, man. You know, we'll pick it back a little bit. You know, being from Memphis, man, and going to Tennessee State. That's when y'all met.
Go big.
Oh yeah.
Before then, I mean, did y'all meet in Memphis when y'all met at State?
We actually met at State.
Okay.
Tell them about the time we was in the club line and
Oh man, this nigga here, man. What I tell y'all, man, Sleezy is the funniest dude I know. Man, we was at TSU, man. We all in line for the club, right?
Yeah.
Man, all of a sudden we hear niggas singing, cheating in the next room. Bruh. It's the most random shit ever. Because, you know, you got to be a real old school head to know what that song. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how we met, man. And then
as a freshman, though.
Wow.
19 years old, cheating in the next room.
And every time we would see each other on the yard, man, we always crack jokes, man, and man, laugh. And dude, it seemed like as the years went by, we noticed, man, bro, shoot, everybody, man, we about the last ones left. So, man, yeah.
Me, you, and Stone was the last old heads left on campus. Really, Skater was there, too. Skater was still left around, too.
Yeah, we called ourselves the originals. I said, well, the originals left, so.
I was still there on campus. You remember the movie High Learning?
Yeah.
I was Ice Cube.
Oh, okay.
7 years. Undergrad.
No, yeah.
He told me that. Yeah, he was out there, but you got it though.
Yeah, I got it. But I wasn't a straight 7 years. I quit for like 2 because he was born.
Okay.
Boom, had a son, so I had to get a little shuck and jive job for a little while. Then I got mama was like, "Mama, go and get your degree." So I went back and got my degree and got more debt.
Yeah.
That's
more part of it, man.
F you, Joe Biden.
Man,
You're supposed to take those loans away. You lied.
That's when you found comedy. Who pushed you to do comedy?
That's funny that you say that. He's sitting here, but our friend Tim, who don't do comedy anymore, is the one who got me into comedy. He made me start doing it because he's like, ain't no sense you just being silly all the time. He was already had started and all that, and he put like a comedy show together on Belcourt and Belcourt Theater.
Right.
200 people. I killed it, and I've been doing it ever since. I'm 17 years in.
Oh man, congratulations on that, partner.
17 years.
Yeah, man, 17 years. That's a long one, bro.
All because of them, though. To be honest, I don't think if I had never moved in and was roommates with them, I would have never got into comedy. I don't think I would have. I mean, but you know, God, the Most High, whoever you call him, Allah, we're gonna get into that too. Also in our podcast, like who is who and what is what.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? Like whoever you believe in, that person guided me to that situation, to where we was roommates, and Tim like, hey man, you got to do this, man. You funny. Like quit playing. So.
It's good to have good friends like that, man. To push it, yeah.
Like that was actually a good turning point in my life and everything.
Man, all right. So you got confidence and everything. Start ripping that thing.
Them still my friend. All of them. Everybody, him, Tone, Goat. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, your crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like that, bro. Jalen. You know, Sleezy being your pops and everything, man. How it feels to walk in his footsteps as far as doing comedy and streaming, live streaming and everything.
It's a pretty dope feeling because like when you walk in rooms, you going in as yourself, but then you get seen as that's Sleezy son. I'm not knowing who these people are. I'm in Walmart with my mama. Why is this random stopping me, praising me like I'm the one that was on stage?
Right.
And this Memphis.
So this is dope. Anywhere I go, they always tip their hat out to my dad. They always tell me to follow you, doing a great job. You look great, and then it's just always beautiful stories you just hear about the people that had an experience with my dad, and they just love him, man. So it's cool hearing that your dad had a great effect on people.
Man, yeah, that is dope, man. Making them laugh and making them feel good. That's a beautiful thing. But how you feel, Sleezy? Did you push him to do comedy, or he just came to you like,
I'm pushing him now.
Yeah.
Because at first I didn't. He was like, I'm gonna try it out. So he did, and he was good at it. And then he said, you know, some certain things turned him off about comedy. So he was like, man, I don't like it. I said, see, I told you. But it ain't hard to deal with. You just got to maneuver and find the people that ain't, you know what I'm saying, that I'm going to just say, that ain't the suckers in it. You know what I'm saying? That's all
so
it
that
is.
was the problem.
That's
Yeah,
what turned me off.
it make you mad.
Yeah, the authenticity in the sport is not. It's not fun to be
It's
around.
not a fair sport.
Yeah.
Comedy is not a fair sport.
Why
That's
is
what
that?
you learn. You know, okay, I give you the best example that I figured out myself. If it's we in the classroom and
Right.
we know my dad the funniest. If you try to be the funniest, that's what throw it off. Like the people don't like know the role or like look at the funniest guy like as inspiration. They look at him as a competition or like a threat. And I was the funniest around the slaw group, and it was just like there was no love. Like it just don't feel like a warm hug. It just always like you in the corner defending yourself. And I ain't like that, cause now I'm a genuine guy. I don't even view myself as a funny. I'm looking at this like we all growing up together. Like let's have fun. They don't look at it like that.
Everything got to be a
It's like I
competition.
want the most money. I want to be the funniest in the room. I'm
We
not
say
into
devil's
that.
advocate.
Yeah.
Vanity, my favorite sin. It's man, that's what it's all about. People, you know, I've realized a lot of people don't even care too much about getting the money. They be out here doing shows and thinking they doing something. Like man, I'm booked. You getting $35. You do $6 $35 shows, you barely gonna be able to pay your phone bill. Show can't pay your rent. So my thing, it be about the quality of the shows I be trying to pick and do and put people on and, you know, put myself on. Cause I'm not coming out the house for $35. Like way gas is now, that ain't even half a tank. I got a V8.
Yeah.
No, you got to make it make sense sometimes. So I think that turns them off about it too. You get there and some people that's doing it, people like, man, I do it for the love. I do it for the love, but I also want to be paid for my love of this craft. You know what I'm saying? You want me to come perform for you, so I want what I'm worth in essence. And some people be like, man, oh, such and such took 100. I'll be like, hey, that's a deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You still got to survive. Though.
Yeah, I still got to survive.
Damn right. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So you're paying for my time.
I put it like that. I'll take the 35 from one of y'all. Cause we trying to come up together. Let me reiterate that. Like the close friends like my Reynard, because and all them type of folks like that. But I don't know you like that, and y'all be these new promoters be popping up. I'm sorry, nope. Think I am. I'm an OG, to be honest, and I ain't never just really tried to pull that card, but I consider myself an OG. Almost. I guess 3 more years from now I can call myself an OG.
Oh, you OG already.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You OG, yeah.
He said,
you know, you
your
in your
son
40s,
do
you know,
it
I
now.
be.
yeah, my son doing that makes me an OG.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm make sure he don't quit this time though.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, how long you did it till you say, like, man, fuck that shit?
It was 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds like something like me. Before I met your dad, it was me, Reynard, B Cub, and this guy named Just Will. And I stopped doing
Just
it.
will.
Yeah, I
Shout out
stopped
to
doing
him.
it and moved. Yeah, shout out to Just Will. And I moved back. It was like, boom. It was like a boom. That's when I met your pops. But he always been a genuine dude. He was funny. Because I was like, man, dude, the funniest man sitting on the chair over there at the corner bar. That's when I met him. And, you know, I don't know, man. It's, like you said, man, it gets real
Yeah.
nasty, man. That's the word, man. It's like, it ain't
It's
got to
a
be
weird
like that.
animosity.
Right. You're like, dude, we doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's blood sport almost. You know what I'm saying? It got to be like boxing.
And I just wanted to be around everybody. That's it. At that time, I'd go up anywhere. Anybody tell me, go, man, we doing comedy here. I don't care. Put me up.
Yeah.
That's why we were doing. But it was almost every night thing. We had something to do, some little open mic or something. We was everywhere. Always somewhere doing comedy.
Yeah, that it was back at that time, man.
And spreading that woke stuff. I used to get them DVDs away. I'm going to tell you one DVD I used to give away for free. I used to burn 20, 30 copies of it just to say you can have it. Like if people be like, that's Zeitgeist.
Yeah. That was the groundbreaking DVD because it pretty much summed up everything we was talking about. So yeah, that was groundbreaking. And what was the other one? Hidden Colors.
Hidden Colors.
Yeah, I seen
when that
that.
first came out.
What was groundbreaking about Zeitgeist?
Man, because
It went through everything.
It went through everything from religion, politics, government, and government plans for people.
Yep.
And for the planet, pretty much. I mean, it was a tell-all.
TikTok.
You just sit there and just watch that one DVD, and just like Sleezys said, once they saw that, they was like,
You got another one?
because you know it's different when you speaking to somebody, but when you speaking to somebody and they're illustrating what's actually happening, because some people learn through speaking.
Yeah.
Some people are visual learners.
Yeah.
Some people are both.
I'm a
So
visual.
the visual learners, they was like, oh shit, I get it. So that's why I said it was a groundbreaking DVD, though.
Yeah. What about the New Ivy Nation? I know they was down in Atlanta, like a mug with your boy
Dr. Malachi
York. Yeah. And he was down there in Atlanta like at 5 Points, boy. Had them boys incense, the books, the shea butter, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? I know they was real heavy because I met some brothers that was real deep in the books and everything.
They put that case on him, and I ain't heard nothing about him since, man. Like them old DVDs we used to watch of him and all that stuff. So I can't speak on Dr. Malachi York, man.
You know, as far as y'all had the material.
We had a lot of his stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
A whole lot. All this stuff from the... That's one of the first people I seen talk about the... what's his name? The fat head, the big head, something mad scientist. What's his name?
Oh, the dude that created the
Yakub.
Yeah, Yakub. He was the one he was the first one I seen talk about Yakub. That was the guy that talked about, you know, the creator of the different races and stuff. We can talk about that too. Yakub. That was a good one. I mean, it was a lot of stuff. Like
That's a wild one.
What's the other guy? Phil Valentine was a good one.
Oh man, but you gotta be on a different level for Phil though.
Phil, he was metaphysics.
Yeah.
He was the guy that did the numbers and these are the people that I'm saying I'm pulling from, not necessarily copying, but everybody who does research or who most of the people online that are doing this stuff, they pulling this from somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I might not be able to footnote everybody or say everybody's name. Some of this stuff by memory now, so I might say it and you be like, oh man, such and such said that. My bad. I mean, shoot. This is almost 20 years in with this.
Yeah.
To be honest, you want to know the truth? Like, we really been back and forth from, like I said, from all this stuff, from Native Americans to like the government doing the Nazis. I had got stuck with the Nazis for so long. Like, I thought they were so fascinating. People may say you crazy or that, but they had technology out of this world. And I don't think we never beat them. That's another conspiracy out there. I don't think the Nazis lost. I think they just said we just finna go. And go where? That's another thing we can talk about too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where did the Nazis go? Because a lot of them came here and a group of them went, you know, somewhere else.
Yeah.
So that's a good, like, I really went down the Nazi rabbit hole and found out a lot about them. Them folks they were ahead of their time.
Yeah, man.
Like, real deal.
Well, I want to ask this, bro. What made you call it the Duck Butter Show?
Oh man, no particular reason. It has no significance behind it. It's just it made you look high. But my dad used to call us that.
Okay.
I don't know. If anybody know what duck butter is, you go Google it and look it up what duck butter is. But my son, that was like one. Hey, duck butter.
Yeah.
Hey, duck butter. What you doing? He call you know, duck butter. It was just funny. So, in the memories of my father, you know, he passed away in 22. So I just called it duck butter. I always think about his sayings. He had a bunch of sayings.
Yeah.
Like now,
I remember he was coming with me, told me about the idea. Like, nah, man, I'm gonna name it this.
Duck
like,
butter.
yeah, I like that. That's hard, man.
Because I don't want to think too hard about a name, man. It don't have to necessarily go with the show.
Yeah.
Just like no plug, but like the Kill Tony show. Like, it just, you know.
Yeah. You ain't really killing Tony.
Yeah, you ain't really killing him.
Yeah.
It ain't no real duck butter. You know? I took a bath today.
Man,
you know, that's a hint of what duck butter is.
I want to ask this. You going out to the Hollywood and all that, man, and
I didn't like it.
that's what I'm about to say. It's like far as
Okay, I'm sorry
conspiracy
to cut you
theory
off.
type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like you're talking about conspiracy, there's theories. A lot of people talk about Hollywood. They doing this. You got to save your soul to do that. You being out there like, hell, I'm coming back, nigga.
I don't think the devil is a person. I think, man, that I could feel the evil, not like some gang bang on that stuff like that. I mean, people go up around gangs and all this stuff. I'm from Memphis, so
Right.
I just act green and respect their law.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't one of them tough guys go out there, man, fuck God. No, it's just like, man, when you moving around in that little realm, it's like, man, you can feel the cutthroatness of it and the dishonesty of it. The smiles ain't really genuine smiles like how it is in the South, man. Even though our smiles may not always be genuine too, though. But you can feel it because we Southern. You know. I mean, but that's a melting pot city. Everybody came out there, including the homeless, is to be somebody one day. And I started looking around. I was like, man, I'm finna go back home. I'm not finna, it ain't that big of a deal for me. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it is weird out there. Like, even with it's just stuff. It's a weird place, man. Like the Hollywood gist of it, but like the LA itself, like the people, man, beautiful people, man. I mean, it's like any other city. It's people. It's like Antioch. You got all the Mexicans and black people, Arabs, white. Everybody walk down the street together. So it didn't bother me, but the industry part of it, I can see the sinister part of it. It's cutthroat, man. You got to be low down to make it. And like all millionaires, billionaires, they low down unless you had a scratch off.
No,
you have to do something cutthroat, even with the farmer stuff. Them folks be cutthroat with each other. Them folks will try to mess up your crops. It's to make it to the top. You got to be low down in some essence. Right. And I'm not low down,
like an asshole.
Yeah,
basically.
But I don't want it that way. Yeah. I don't want the money by myself. Cause what it say, vanity, gluttony, all that type of stuff, greed. I feel it. I feel why those are, cause you can too much of any of those is insane.
Right.
I don't want that much money. I could make $10,000 a weekend.
That'd be cool. With
comedy, I could do just little clubs around, make $6,000-7,000. I'll be straight.
Yeah, you damn right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's a grown man living. You know what I'm saying?
Even if you do 5,000, 5 times, it's 20,000 a month. Even if you're just doing it's cool.
Man, I'll take it all.
You gotta take all that.
Hey Nick, I want to ask this, bro. What made you hook up with your boy to do a pod?
Man, our friendship and the stuff we talk about on a regular basis, man. Actually, our phone conversations could be a show in itself. So, man, he gave me shot the idea to me. I was like, cool, yeah, I'm down, because, man, shoot, all the time we put into learning, man, and just, bro, what we do every Sunday, we had real church every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we'll get them DVDs out, man, and, bro.
We had a big booty projector TV. When we moved, we left it in the house. I ain't lying.
Yeah.
That thing was so big and heavy. We lived on the second floor. Ooh. We said, man, when we moved, this is staying. We moved, that thing stayed.
I know y'all stopped about 2 or 3 times with that bro.
I'm talking the one with the wood on the side. It was a big projector flag. I got a picture of it somewhere. I'm sure because we had did the
plank flow model.
Not on the flow model. It was a big giant because I did the plank challenge on it. Remember everybody was planking that jump that big that I can sit on top of it and plank.
I remember Go said, man, when we leave, man, we got to take this motherfucker apart, bro.
Ain't nobody carrying it down there.
Man, that's what's up.
Yeah, man. We used to watch them DVDs on that big projector TV every Sunday.
He said real church.
Yep. I've always had flat screen, so I don't know.
Yeah, you said that big booty TV. Boy.
Oh, yeah.
You try to keep it from the front end, you gonna just fall.
Yeah, you had to get somebody to help you move in college.
It's that technology, man. It's funny because my kids, we went to Memphis, man, and my granny old. So they saw the TV, the phone on the wall. They was like, Daddy, what's that on the wall? I said, it's a phone. Why should you put it on the wall? I said, it's an old phone. That's how it was before cell phones. Man, their mind was blown. Their mind was blown, bro.
You gotta keep a good house phone. I got a house phone still.
You still got a house phone?
Yeah. Let it go.
My mama got one.
I might need to give me one.
Because you never know. You know, when everything shut down,
you
still got that house phone.
I'm gonna get the house phone, I'm gonna get a number way on our podcast. Call this line.
Yeah,
give me a house phone. Turn it up.
Come on, man.
It'll be funny.
Like Mike Jones did 281. You call that John? It was Mike Jones' voice.
So, for real.
Mike Jones' voice. He be on that sound like he got a mouthful of slob. Yeah, it's Mike Jones.
You think that number still work?
Nah. I called it maybe 2 or 3 years ago just cause.
Yeah. You crazy, man.
What? I just wanted to see.
Nah.
He like, nah, it don't work, I know.
It don't work.
Oh, yeah, you talking about Metro PC.
He let the number
early
go away.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But I want to ask this guys, coming together doing conspiracy theory pod, what was the decision to do that? Because, you can go so many ways. Like you said, you could had a you know, I know you can mix the comedy with it. It could have been straight comedy or, you know, hip hop. You know, everybody doing damn near the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a curveball. So like, maybe we could do a conspiracy theory instead of all this dumb shit.
Well, I mean,
I put it like this: it ain't no like regular people doing conspiracy show. It's always a Neil deGrasse type of guy or somebody else. He don't really do conspiracy. Neil deGrasse, he just debunk whatever somebody tell him to debunk. Which
Joe Rogan
Joe Rogan, like he does it with a comedic twist. You know what I'm saying? So it's more so it's really an open lane for other than Joe Rogan, but it's more room for some people to talk about the same stuff instead of agreeing or disagreeing with. We may agree with some stuff, we may disagree with stuff, but we gonna leave that for everybody else to.
Yeah, people with color too, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the brothers talk about something different than, yeah, man, you hate Drake. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
You
man.
like Kendrick or Drake?
Right.
I think both of them aliens. See, I know. It's a plan.
Man,
They trying to take over. They don't, you know. They both of y'all, all y'all talking about, what you go there and say, tell me more. I'm sure, like, keep going.
you said like me, my brother.
yeah, you had me. I'm like, oh shit, damn it. I'm like,
Yeah, man. And I love aliens too. I don't think aliens what y'all think they look like. One of y'all could be one. Like that's what I'm saying. I think aliens look more closer to us.
I always said that too, though, because I mean, look how we look. Why would you think something looks different than what we look like?
Yeah,
and we so-called outer space as well. So,
Damn, that makes sense because we are out of space. I ain't even think about it on that level. I'm thinking in my head we it, and then they're outside, but we with them outside.
I think it's a hangout planet. Pass through.
I can see that gas station.
Yep. It's a lot of water. They might be out here using because they always shoot out the water.
And they never stay.
It's a lot of hydrogen-driven cars out here, man.
heavy.
Nah, ain't a lot of. I mean, people have created hydrogen like water-driven cars. Let me say that much. So it's just it's a possibility that I think a lot of them may look like us. What you think?
I think because you see somebody with a slant head.
Yeah,
Everybody little head, big nose.
Some ugly people.
Yeah.
LeBron could be one. That's very athletic and still be trying to play.
Yeah,
And
man,
then he
they're
holding
40
on to
years
their
old.
hairline. I think that's crazy. That's nasty work too.
You see them boys had to let that Beijing go though. Everybody was gray out there doing the Olympics. Yeah.
You should.
You should. That's another thing, man. If you're going to ball, just let it go, man. A woman told me, what was it, Thursday night, they don't care. Cause when I took my hat off, I was like, I'm bald. They was like, okay, that's cool. It's the dudes that be trying to shape up their front line. She said, let it go. They don't care if y'all go get a man unit, put whatever in there, stop it. That's why y'all ain't finding no good hard. No. Okay. See, I went into the relationship.
It's a habit.
It's a habit. But she did tell me that though. She said, man, y'all stop. Just shave it off. No matter how ugly your head is, just get some hats.
Yeah, I used to rock a bald head in high school up to the 12th grade. But yeah, I want to ask this, Slee, and you coming back from LA and everything, you know, Houston, y'all here rock and rolling, and that's when you got the job at the radio station. 92Q.
I asked Kenny. I said, let me get a job up there. He gave me the job.
Oh damn, all right.
Sure did when I got back, because I was working at my Harry and a country club.
Country club.
Brentwood Country Club.
Okay.
I was out there at Brentwood Country Club. I was a server. Server / expediter. Sometimes I just really like expedite, standing in the window.
Right.
And putting the food orders together and giving it to the server. I stand here all day.
Yeah.
I'm that type of worker.
Yeah, get them ribs right. Yeah, they ready. Yeah.
Make sure the plate is plated right. Chefs hate for when you tell them, hey man, you ain't plate this right. It's kind of messy. Well, you wipe it off then. Like, well, you can't. They can get their money back.
Right.
Because I'm gonna send it out just like that, just to be petty.
Yeah.
But now chefs are mean. All chefs across the United States, y'all are mean. Like Gordon Ramsay. I done work with a lot of cooks and chefs, and y'all are evil. They good at what they do, but them some mean people. Chefs and cooks. And the servers, they always, especially the women, they always end up arguing anyway.
Oh yeah.
All night.
So you get on the radio on 92Q and everything.
Sorry, Nick, we smoking around.
How was it? How was the adjustment? You know what I'm saying, for being a comedian and hopping the way you did, because you were smooth like shea
Just
butter.
don't cuss, and stay away from gay jokes. That's it.
That's it.
You can subliminally say fucking, having sex, all that kind of stuff. You can subliminally say it. You can just be like, hey man, I named it coming off the top rope. Everybody call in, and the callers start using it. When you're coming off the top rope, you can't do this and yada yada this. So it became a theme. So you can talk. You just have to leave. Don't and racism. Of course, you can't be too racist. We try to stay away from that racism. Don't gay bash.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. That's it. No cussing, no gay bashing.
So you come up with your own segments? It ain't like a team. You
I
just
come up with my own stuff. They left me to be my own creative, funny boss. For real.
You did that.
Just write it down.
that you did. You did that, man. So you winning awards. I see you got an award on the table, man. Talk about that award, bro.
I forgot I had it. It's kind of dusty. I should have cleaned it off and made it look all. It's my Tennessee Association of Broadcasting. We won it twice. And that's just one of the trophies I got. I don't think we all got a trophy the second time. This from the first year. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's a legit. You can look it up. Like I'm
Yeah, you legit. I see you out there with white hair, white people.
Yeah, man. I was out there. Yeah, man. I was with the uppity. Because it's radio, is news, television stuff like that, and it's from Tennessee, all across Tennessee, from Memphis to Knoxville to Chattanooga, back up to Union City, whoever. Y'all forget about that. See, y'all forget about the top left corner of Tennessee. Y'all leave Union City out every time. You see how I threw it in there?
Is that top left?
Yeah, that top left, Union City. The only reason why I know we used to go up there for All West Tennessee for the band stuff. I used to do band back then. I was really good too.
Yeah, tuba player, right?
Very good tuba player. One of the best. Not the best, but one of the best.
Man, all right.
I don't ever want to be the best.
Why is that?
Because I just want to be good, or just good enough, man. Sometimes being the best, you always disappoint yourself and other people. I don't want to let nobody down. You know what I'm saying? Like how y'all praise LeBron, then get mad when he don't do what you wanted him to do in the playoffs and such, but you happy what he did in the Olympics. No, I don't want that type of love. Love me. You know what I'm saying? The regular way. That's another reason. I don't think I really wanted the fame too. That's another reason why I love Hollywood. I don't want.
Just give me the bread.
I want the bread.
Yeah.
So I can buy old cars.
Yeah.
Like how Carlos Miller doing. Like Carlos Miller is really living the American dream. Dude is out here doing comedy and buying old school cars.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to spend my money on. My old lady just gonna have to get mad at me buying a bunch of BS, bro. They all gotta be square though.
Yeah.
All got to be late 70s, early 80s. I like old square body Chevy, C10s, box Chevys, and
no bubble Chevy.
No
bubble compression.
Nothing. If what the white man on the internet say, if it was square, it wasn't meant to go fast.
Yeah.
It ain't meant to go fast if it's square. No, so I don't want it to go fast. I want it to sound like a monster.
Right.
I don't like all that. I don't have to go fast. That's how you end up wrapped around a tree.
Yeah, you're right about that shit. Yeah. I learned that early.
I've got a new love for old Lexus. Me and him, I love the old Lexus.
Yeah.
I love those bubbly. The one that was on Street Fighter. Yeah. He got that giant. The one that you had to beat up on Street Fighter. That's the Lexus he got.
What the GS3?
LS.
Big boy.
Yeah, that giant nice too, boy. I got a GX. I like Lexus, Chevy, man. I think I'll go out and salt those old Century Toyotas that they only make in Japan. They were like rival to the Rolls Royce. Like they have all the amenities that a Rolls Royce, called a Century Toyota.
Yeah.
Man,
I love those, man. You seen them before, Jason? I love those cars. Like,
so matter of fact, they brought them back out. You seen the new ones?
Man, them Johnts sick. They still look like the older ones, but them Johnts are nice. Like far as like the style of it, I like it though.
So basically, making some paper, man, staying out the way and doing what you love is like a hobby, collecting old school cars. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I
bro.
try to buy a farm and I rent it out to some people that want a farm. We just split it. You do what you want to do your half of the crop. I'll sell my half. But you can, if you can farm it, we can split it. We can even do 60-40, but we're gonna make some money off the land. I don't know how to farm, but I always thought of it. I just get the farmland and let somebody farm it, and we barter it instead of charging somebody to do it that know how to do it. Let somebody make money. Y'all both make money off the land.
Right.
You don't need all what pimps he said. Y'all just want a slice of the pie. I don't need the whole pie.
So, hey, Jalen, I want to ask this, man. You doing comedy? When you start streaming, are you a gamer or you just both?
That's a tough story. I started streaming 2017. That's when I got my equipment. When I first got my first job, I started buying piece by piece. But I fell in love with the art back in 2010. When I first opened YouTube, I downloaded the app on my Wii. I thought it was a free game. And then I seen a dude playing Call of Duty. I was like, I play Call of Duty too. So I'm like, how is he posting what he playing? So then it went from watching all these videos to, dang, I want to do this too. I want to show people that I can play the game. So it went from playing the game, falling in love with playing the game. Then you find out I'm a people person. People like to hear me talking. They think I'm funny. So it just led to another. Found out what streaming was. Instead of just recording me playing, I would just record me live when I'm playing. So then you fall in love with the art of how to set it up. So you're just like, it's like a painter. That's how I view it. It's like a lovely art that I fell in love with.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. You made it sound real smooth too, man.
I don't know how to do
It's like art to play, you know. Yeah, man, but I feel you. It's the art of it, you know, putting it together, the way it sounds, instead of just, we can put this shit together and do it. And that shit's horrible.
You gotta love it. That's why. That's what the aspect that I fell a lot of love with the game with too. Like when I first viewed it, like from video to comedy, it was just like, dang, this is what I grew up around. This is what I love. Then it became like a cluster that I'm not a fan of right now. But I'm starting to fall back in love with it though.
Okay.
It's just another relationship thing. Like, let that man play that game.
No, for real. Please let him play the game.
Yeah, he could be in them streets.
Man, come on.
Let him cuss that 8-year-old out at 3 in the morning. Leave him be. Who will cuss it? Well, my wife laughed at me. Remember, on the Oculus.
Yeah.
I told that little boy something. Serious. I ain't gonna even repeat it on him.
He said, you told little boy.
I told him, boy. I told what I do to his mama or some stuff and some other stuff. And Adrian said, dude. I said, he cussing me out. Cause it was like this little free shooting game on the Oculus when it came out. That little boy was talking so bad, he was getting so mad that I was shooting him. He talked to me so funky.
Yeah.
I said, wait a minute, little boy. What's your mama name? In context, I just said, what's your mama name? So her Facebook name, so I could DM her something. Send her something.
He on his mama account.
Yeah. So I like keep quipping. They was like, why you tell that little boy that? You deserved it. Them little kids mean on there. But that's another thing. Like that's my homeboy. He don't trust that. I'm gonna talk about that too, man. Like those. He like, man, it's gonna get you in the matrix. They scanning your brain. I was like, I don't care. You got a Kroger Plus card and a debit card. They know what you like anyway. You might well your car, all that stuff.
If you search something, it's gonna pop up right there. So it could be in your feed on your Facebook.
But did you just like that? Y'all ever seen the show Westworld?
I know what it is.
The show, man, how man they were they cut it off. I mean, I guess it sort of ended. I watched it all the way to the end. I watched it all the way to the end. So man, at the beginning, like it's like you can't tell the difference between robots and the real people. And that's why I say I think a lot of that AI stuff might be here already, as well as aliens. That what made me think about it. But the people were trying to shift their consciousness into the robots. That was the whole experiment was about. At first, it was just rich people, elite people coming there to do what they wanted to do, and live out their fantasy of killing people and doing it. So you can do what you want to do, basically.
Right.
So come to find out, they didn't know. All the people in the park didn't know that the robots were a figment or somewhere close to the people, but probably not give them the same skin. But they were scanning people with the hats. They made you pick a hat before you went into the park because it was Western theme. You had samurai theme, and you had like another one. But anyway, in the cowboy thing, when your brain was always being scanned when you had your hat on. So your hat was how they scanned your brain.
Shit like the Hunger Games and shit, man, all that shit.
That's how they remade you. And then like the one, like as the seasons went on, they got deeper into it, and eventually the robots won. And then eventually nobody won, because everybody killed each other off. But it's one of them things I always thought about too.
Yeah.
Like even with the whole flat Earth thing.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you that. That was in the notes.
That was?
Yeah.
Would you?
I was gonna ask you. Like,
what you want to say?
Everybody saying no, it's flat. And I think was it Kyrie Irving?
Yeah.
Somebody said it was flat, and it ain't. What is it to you? You feel like the Earth's flat?
I feel like it's way bigger than what you think it could look like. Even if it is round, I don't think we went up high enough to see what it is. It's gonna always look like what it is, where it is. And plus, they always say, "Oh, it's computer generated." We had to put it together. That was like we take fragments and pictures of it in sections. I thought you got up high enough where you could just take the picture and know what I'm saying, and do it like this. So I don't think if it is round, I don't think we got up high enough to see it, because what does the Earth look like to an ant? I mean, is it flat to them, or they think it's a ball?
Right.
I mean, it feels flat, but I think if it is a ball, it's way bigger than what we think it is. I think it's a everlasting something, but I don't think we went up. I don't think God intended for us to go up too high to even see that. That's why even in the good book, he tore down the Tower of the Babel, and y'all send them rockets up. Sometimes they blow up and kill people. Sometimes they don't. I don't think we're really supposed to be up there fooling around.
Yeah, because some folks stuck up there, ain't they?
They're stuck up there. Some people stuck. I don't think you really supposed to be messing around up there. He would have put wings on our backs.
Right.
I think we really supposed to be over this space.
That's heavy right there.
People are, he gave us the knowledge to build it, but I don't think we really supposed to be up there fooling around.
Right. Me neither, man.
Yeah, and plus, man, shoot, man, these people tell us anything. If you don't have a spaceship yourself to go out and orbit yourself, you don't know what this looks like. You just go off what people tell you. Nobody knows that for real.
Yep. Ain't no real pictures of no planets. They love saying like, oh, I could look up in the sky and tell that the moon is round. That's how I know the Earth is round.
I want to ask this fella. We're doing conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
Let's have a little fun. This puffy shit. I think that's people saying that's conspiracy, man. They're trying to bring the man down and this, that, and third. They don't want him to have be a billionaire and all of those shit. So do you think that's a conspiracy?
I would say, man, he's the fall guy. More people do that in his position, rich and famous. But I'm talking about this is my question to people when they say that. Who financed him? Where does those money come from? If he got away from all this time, that mean, hey, after so long, they little club all right, man, we got to start clipping some people off, So I think he's a fall guy. There's other people doing it. There's just one they just like, but still, not to this day, he ain't locked up or nothing.
Nah.
So, but this is how I think, man. It's more people in that little group, man. And like I say, bro, they just like, you know what? It's about time you had a long run. When you join this club, you know how it ends. So,
I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't think when you in the club, you just gotta keep your mouth closed. You know what I'm saying? You're around a lot of stuff, and I think maybe that's what happened to Trump. You get to talking too much. I think when Trump said he gonna pull out the UN and all that stuff, that's why they took can't play with them folks. We are the UN. What you mean? You gonna pull out the UN? I just think it's a larger and bigger group of people that's in charge, and it may or may not be humans that's really in charge. You know what I'm saying? Like even when they was coming out with the UFO information, they said them whistleblowers said it, but they still weren't saying it. They know what to say without getting in too much of trouble. Cause that be the thing, man. You don't want when you around that kind of information, you have to really, really watch what you say. And that's another thing with me. Even if I did find out the truth, I still wouldn't blast it out loud because it's not supposed to be blasted out loud. That's why a lot of things is hidden. People like, the newer woke people, they look what the government is hiding from you. Look what this, man, it ain't meant for you to do that. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all couldn't handle it. Well, if you did tell people, oh, this is an alien, and then you show them shapeshift right there in front of you, man. People will freak out and get to going up to people shooting random people, man. Y'all do understand, like, they have to keep certain stuff hidden from y'all because some people are that stupid. Like, it's like, even in, you find out the truth, like, even in the movie The Matrix, when they were in the Matrix, did they yell out, this is fake. Y'all in the fake realm? No, they had to move in silence or they were going to get messed up. And that's what you have to do when you find out even a little bit of truth. You have people that have YouTube channels that give you some of the truth, but they always don't always give it all to you. They let you go, like, researchers, this the book or this where I got it from, because they don't want to say it all the way. You know you can't say it all the way. A lot of y'all not meant to know it. And that's fair. Some of y'all, I mean, if Jesus keep this guy from graping and killing people, do it. You know what I'm saying? Believe in Jesus. If Allah keep this dude from kicking in my door and making me lay it down, Allah. If Buddha keep you from, know what I'm saying?
Tweaking out.
Yeah, tweaking out and off drugs, man, get on Buddha. That's what the whole thing is, like, everybody trying to get to that good place. So we're going to talk about religion as well, too, from giants in the Bible to even the, dragons are there. Dragons are there, It's a lot of cool stuff in there. People in whale bellies, and the Bible is, and that's another thing. That's what really made me want to do the show. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry. The way we want to do the podcast is this nice lady told me, I don't like that conspiracy theory stuff. And I said, why? Because it messes with your faith. She's like, no, I don't mess with my faith, but some of this stuff, it be going against the Bible. I said, it does. I said, but a lot of it has a lot of dealings with the Bible. You know what I'm saying? As well as, like, you was talking about the flat earth. That's in, like, they described the earth in there. They even with the Garden of Eden and how, like, where it's at and stuff like that. It's just so much you can get out of this with chariots of fire.
Yeah, the stuff that pastors don't talk about. Files and dragons. Just like, you look at them old maps. They got the whole planet, the continents drawn out in perfect location, and then it'll show a dragon or a sea monster. You mean to tell me these folks had sense enough to map out the whole world, and they put a dragon there because they was just primitive. They were just stupid. You know what I'm saying? That meant this shit really existed at that point in time. So,
well, how they draw the whole map then? If they thought sea monsters was there, well, how they do that then? You know what I'm saying? Even back to, like, even pirates, not like the word now may be a bad word, or what those pirates were back then. And who they were. Reason they made it the Pirates of the Caribbean. And who a lot of these people were, man. Man, it's crazy, and it's not really conspiracy. Some of them like stuff that you can read and find yourself, but some of it be, stuff that's really conspiracy theories that they're just out there, like, the people are having, like, the people of Atlantis and Mew. Stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot to talk about. But I think a lot of in my life, almost 20 years doing it, people that be saying, oh, the Bible ain't this, the Bible ain't the truth. Yeah. Hey, man, I was there, but I did come back around to it. Like, I think y'all should go read the Bible or even listen to the audio version of it and get adjusted these stories instead of someone yelling it at you. Get one of them calm voices that read the Bible and stuff about it instead of, and this and that. And I'm not being funny. It's a different context when you get it read to you, like how you get your normal audio books or when you start a new job, them training videos.
Yeah, you got a pretty much a student perspective, man, being taught. Yeah,
and the Bible, you'll find out the Bible is probably one of the coolest stories you can ever go through, even when you get to Exodus and with the whole, Moses writing his own death. He wrote Exodus, so he wrote his own death too. We can talk about that too. Yeah. And like and within Exodus and what did they see over those mountains that scared them? Now people skip that part. That ain't even in the Ten Commandments movie when they got there. Like they saw giants.
Yeah. So y'all about to get heavy on
I
this
ain't get
thing,
that far.
man.
They looked over there, they saw Giants. He was like, hey, man, I don't think we should go over there.
Yeah.
And what you call like, man, F that, we going over there anyway. We don't care. And that goes back to Genesis, like how did the Giants get here? The angels in heaven was coming down having sex with the ladies and down here, and they were creating these Nephilim. The Nephilim is in the Bible. That's there. This ain't stuff that we make up. So when you say something about giants, they be like, "Oh, this fairy tale." Be like, "Big dummy, it's in the Bible.
It's in the book.
It's really there. I just started
Not
reading the
Jack
Bible.
the Beanstalk.
They're like the giants are there, and I still think it's still remnants of them still here now. Like people like Shaq and these Chet dudes and Wimby. I'm like, that's a giant gene. We like even people like
Yao Ming.
Like the midget gene.
That's the pygmy people.
Little people.
The pygmy and the twat, like that's a such thing. Like they look at it like it's a disability, but those were real people. But I just think that it's always been that them type of people here, man. But giants in the Bible. Giants in the Bible. Goliath wasn't the only giant, because even when he killed Goliath, David had more than one rock, because he thought the rest of his brothers was coming. You keep reading more, he thought the brothers was coming. See,
Yeah.
David thought the big brother, and Goliath wasn't even the biggest of the brothers. See, a lot of people we just listen to the story, the childish stories behind most of it, but it's a lot we're gonna dig into.
Man, I love
and we're
that.
gonna pull the verses out. See, I'm gonna get in there,
That's the
and I'm gonna get the
verse.
I love
verses, and we're gonna give you the verses. It's not to debunk the Bible; it's to actually make the Bible fun. I guess you could say it's a Christian show,
You really have a Bible study.
Yeah, we can say we're Christians on here,
right?
Yeah,
Hit that cash out for
I don't debunk nobody religion, because at the end of the day, all those religions go to one place.
Yeah.
And that's the heaven.
Right.
Y'all, everybody want to get there and do their thing. I just don't believe there's no milk and honey up there. Yeah. I don't want that. I'm sorry, God. If I get there, I'm lactose down here. Get to heaven and milk and honey. I'd be like, you know what they got in here? They got down there. Them niggas got a fish fry going, a full catfish buffet,
spinach, slaw, all that.
You crazy?
Man, I want to ask this, Sleezy, man. What made you come up? I named the title that, Stay Local Hoe. I want to know where they come from.
Because you're supposed to stay local.
Because I like that, man. Because I
really
still got two shirts.
You're supposed to stay local.
You're supposed to stay local.
Always. But know what I'm saying? Not so local that you still in the hood, but stay local. You can come in there and sprinkle your money in the hood and keep driving. People, you ain't got to take pictures there. That's what happened to a lot of our great people. It's okay to sprinkle the money in there, give it to somebody in the hood to spread it out. You ain't gotta be. You ain't gotta be around the little league team, but you can buy the uniforms every year. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can get some opportunities.
Yeah.
But you staying local means make sure everybody's still eating. And the essence don't make it worse for the people behind you. Not just put the hoe on there just because it's a statement. Stay local, hoe.
Because I said, man, I seen that shirt, bro, the wig with the pyramid with the eye and all that. I said, man, give me two of them. You know what I'm saying? So I think I got the baseball shirt and the blue turquoise. I wear that to work now.
I got some more.
Looking at them.
I got some more. I got some better prints where I put the print over here, made it, smaller.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna give y'all some soon.
Yeah,
but no, man, it's just a phrase, man. Like nothing I ever think of is too deep, because I don't like when them people like I did it because I be thinking that's fake. You ain't that. Nobody's that deep. Like, know what I'm saying? Probably the deepest thing I ever heard in a long time. Though I'm knowing everywhere now because that's my ADHD. Well, Kanye said it's my superpower. ADHD, man. When the dude asked, he said, "Which race is better, black or white?" And the dude said, "Ain't no race better because we all different shades of wheat." Yeah. And I went on to my Google and looked up different shades of wheat. And I said, wheat is from white to dark burnt brown, bro. I said,
I'll be damned.
I said, I'll be damned. We are different shades of wheat. And then I went back to think of this America song.
Which one?
Amber waves of rain.
Yeah.
I said, get out of here. So, you know, it is what it is.
Fruit. No.
That's another thing, too. I'm kind of smart. But no, but check this out, though. Even when they came to America, what did he say about the people that was here? Broad shoulders, copper colored skin people, broad shoulders, swift runners.
That sound like us.
Sound like, yeah.
Yeah.
Who be winning the 100 and 200? We usually it's either the island boys or us.
Yeah.
But we so crazy that we just separated this whole continent and saying that it's different when from Alaska all the way down to the tip, all the way almost to Antarctica, the tip. This is all America. So when the people be like, there's another theory that I believe in that I don't think Africa is the cradle of all civilization. I think we older than them. I seriously think we are much, much older.
That's heavy.
Ain't no punchline with that. That's another thing. I think people that are in America have always been in America, and it always has been a place to be. What language do you know? And I got this. I forgot who I got this from. Sorry. What language do people talk when you trading with each other?
English.
Everybody.
Yep.
Speaking of, bro, think about this. What happened at the Grand Canyon? Like, nobody asked questions about that. Like,
Man, that's a magnificent. I've been there, but keep going.
I mean, for real, just looking at it, you be like, okay, something happened here.
Man,
Something
it's so
major.
weird. It don't even make sense when you look at it with your human eyes. You like, bro, what am I looking at? It's
Yeah,
not
my
even
brother
like
went.
a rock.
He said it's like, wow.
Literally,
Yeah.
like you can't talk. It was the most silent, and people talking, but it just sounds so peaceful over there. It don't make sense to nobody.
I seen something about the Grand Canyon. They said there was some water there before the prehistoric. Then something happened, and they said the tectonic plates, all that old mess, and then it got dry. That's what they were saying.
To me, it may look like the bottom of the ocean. It might because when we went, man, we were looking. We was like, man, this is because it's red.
Yeah.
First and foremost,
Like red clay, like Georgia clay.
it's red. Like when you go out there, it's real firm. It's real rocky. It's rocks, like little pebble rocks everywhere. Like man, I can see this being the bottom of the ocean as well as Utah being a salt lake in the middle of nowhere too.
Right.
So it's a lot to take in when you see it. You feel like an ant. We were just talking about that ant. Like, man, do you see? I'm up that high. I still didn't see no curve yet.
And pictures do no justice.
Pictures do no justice
That
for how
bad
big
boy
it is, man. Like,
It go on forever.
I ain't never seen nothing like the Grand Canyon. Probably 10 out of 10 most places I've ever been in my life. And I sightsee and go hiking. I'm not one of those serious hikers, but I go on some trails and go look at some waterfalls. Been to Hawaii, went to them waterfalls and all up through them trails. Got pictures of that too. But man, I don't care about them Cancuns and all that stuff y'all done been to, man. The Grand Canyon is the most beautifulest thing in the world because you can't explain it. You really can't. He drove even the Mojave Desert, like, cause we had to go pick up my stepdaughter from LA. We flew into Las Vegas, me, him, and my wife, and we drove to Las Vegas to pick up my daughter from a camp she was in, my stepdaughter from a camp. So I drove down there and I said, man, you gonna drive back just to get I'll be calling it your scout badge for driving. Yeah, we got a little inside show. You want to get your Mojave Desert badge, your patch today? So he drove through that junk. Like, know what I'm saying? When I say it's the flattest and most, it looks like that was the ocean, man.
It feel like you driving inside a painting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
America beautiful, man. We talk
is.
about all these other countries, man. Everything that's in these other countries out here, man. Them waterfalls we speak of, they're here. Those cliff diving spots, that stuff is here, man. We run there just to post pictures to say, y'all get y'all passport, man. Y'all haven't even been to none of the beauty here. I'm going to the Dakotas and stuff next. I'm going to go see me some. I'm going to Wyoming and all. I want to see all that beauty, man.
I seen a bison run. I was like, oh man, I was in college then. You know, just going to a game on the bus.
America's so beautiful that they came here to touch it. That's why I think this was always has been the promised land, man.
Yeah, I went to Salt Lake City, and man, when I seen them mountains, man,
That stuff is
oh man, changed my mind. I came back and broke up with my girlfriend 2 weeks after that. That's all. Fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying?
America is brutal.
That it is.
You got all you can move places where you got all 4 seasons. You got subtropical.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what Miami stuff is? Like subtropical place. You go to Florida, it's warm year round. California
right,
get you warm year round. Southern California, San Diego, and LA.
Yeah.
Man, it's just like, man, you can pick your poison in this country. You know what I'm saying? So it just I think this place has always been the most beautiful place on earth. All these other countries, true. I ain't knocking y'all, but America is America. That's why y'all want to come here.
There it is. You already know, man. America, man. Make sure y'all vote for your local officials, man. You know, everybody talking about the president. Make sure your local folks, man, get tight, man. We about to close it out, man. Y'all got anything y'all want to say or, you know, give, you know, where they can reach you at this time right now, you know what I'm saying?
Jalen?
Everything. I'm Jalen Evans on everything from Instagram to YouTube.
I'm Deric _Sleezy. DERIC _Sleezy. Everything. Just type in Sleezy and you see me. If it's another Sleezy, I'm not them. You know, you look at me. It's me. But yeah, on everything.
Oh yeah, I'm Nick Boyd and I'm here. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, in real life, man. Any game you want to give to the people, you know?
Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna get them game from a youngin, man.
Right.
Be yourself is the easiest and cheapest thing you can do, man. If you looking at somebody else's lifestyle and you comparing it to yours, you're gonna fail every time. Look at your life and make sure you amplify your life and focus on it. Simple. Anything outside of that, you gonna fail. You gonna be depressed.
Facts.
So focus on you and keep going, bro. Just because we doing this don't mean it's your passion. Go find your passion and go be happy with your passion. And go take care of your mama too. That's it.
Man.
Argue with her too. It's okay to argue back with your mama. I argue with my mama too. I love my mama, but we argue all the time. You argue with your mama too. He's scared of his mama. That's my baby mama. I'm scared of her too.
Yeah. That's about it though.
Oh, that's what's up, man, for you there. You ain't lying, man.
Yeah, I'm like Huey Freeman. I'm not gonna lie. I'm the opposite of my dad. I just be chilling.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You be chilling every time I talk to you. You be posted. Yeah, like I'm the same way, man. I be posted, bro. If it ain't about no business, you gotta step out. I ain't mingling, man. I'd rather chill at the house.
I'm only super silly around close family. A lot of folks outside the family don't get to see me be goofball.
Yeah.
I'm goofball in the house. Yeah. I'm funny to everybody else outside, but in the house,
He's a kid, bro. A real kid. Like that man play all day. He be like, bro.
Yeah, you got chill.
I turn my wife up. She used to be quiet till she met me. For real. She ignore. She talk up shit back. I'm gonna give y'all a relationship thing. Hey man, get you somebody y'all can talk shit and be cool with each other, man.
Come on, man.
That's one of the best. Like we talk shit, play around. Get you somebody you can play and talk shit with. All that other stuff, they equally yoked. Don't believe that, man. You don't have to be equally yoked. You don't have to be compatible signs. You don't have to. He could be a Christian. You can be a Muslim, man. That stuff. Don't let that stuff get in the way of some true love, because y'all be out here trying to find you a good Muslim husband, and he might not be the nicest guy in the world. And this good old Christian down the street gonna be nice to you, but you just gotta my thing is, I can coexist with two religions in one house.
Facts.
They don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to change how you think. Like I said here, if that's your piece and this my piece, we cool.
Yeah.
I just ain't gonna, if you a Muslim, I ain't gonna be able to eat no pork no more. That's about it.
Right, no swine.
Yeah, no swine.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this is episode 102. Stay Local Hoe. You know what I'm talking about, man. It's your boy Big Church, man. Catch us on everything. Scatter Sites TV, on their YouTube, iHeart, Spotify, Apple Music, man, the whole 9 yards. Catch us on there, Amazon, man. Feed Spot Nashville. You know what it is, man. Your boy Church. Let's go, man.